Blessings everybody, your mission friend Joe Camus, and today I'm really excited because we are going to be doing a chicken distribution to a church in the north coast of Honduras. And it's midnight and we need to carry all the laying hens, 155 laying hens that are going to be distributed in the community of Los Bajos de Choloma. And those laying hens are going to be used to share the gospel to this church that was already trained. So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the work that it takes to do this distribution, because we need to take the laying hens in the middle of the night. Otherwise the heat of the day will make die the laying hens, and we don't want like any of those laying hens dies. One laying hen is around now like $13 to be distributed. So thank you so much for believing what we are doing, because your support allowed us to bless other churches in the Great Commission. I am going to give you a kind of like a trip on what it takes to do distribution. So thank you so much for following us. To transport these laying hens, we are using these vegetable baskets that they can hold around 4 laying hens per cage. There are some specialized cages designed for transporting birds, but each of those cages costs around $70 and only holds 10 hens per cage. So transporting 156 hens with these cages will be very expensive. That's why we are using this vegetable basket instead. Another important thing to manage during transport laying hens is making sure that each hen gets enough airflow. Without proper ventilation, hundreds of hens could suffocate and die. We are sacrificing almost all our night of sleep to ensure that these laying hens arrive as healthy as possible. This will help them to adjust better to their new environment and start producing eggs for the subsistence farmers. Okay, it is 2:06 and we're about to head out. My nephew Jatniel and me, we are going to do the distribution. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you also you that you are going in the journey. So this is how it looks in the night, the countryside. Everything is pretty dark. So we are going to travel around 3 hours to deliver these laying hens, but it's worth it because the people that is going to receive it are going to be ministered by the church that is making this project as an evangelistic with evangelistic purpose. We arrived at the Fuente de Vida Church at 5 a.m. This church, located in Choloma City, received a training on how to take care of the hens and use them for the outreach with the gospel. They were a huge help in organizing the project to ensure that the people who received the hens in the Bajos de Choloma community were those in greatest need. They gathered the recipients of the laying hens at the community center to receive them at 6 a.m. We are here at the one of the deliveries of the laying hens. What you see here, we have the laying hens that have been carried from the demonstration farm to this community that are going to be distributed. The people that you see here on my right is the people that are going to be receiving the laying hens. They are signing a paper of agreement that they are going to be receiving these laying hens, and they are not going to eat it. They are going to be raising it, and this is going to be used to plant a church here in the community. We donate 156 hens to subsistence farmer families, and they have to transport the hens to their homes in various ways. One thing I really admire about working with Fuente de Vida Church is their dedication to the outreach and the church planting. They raised the funds to build chicken coops for the families recipients of laying hens. I would like to show you what is the life of one of the families that is a recipient of these hens and how important is for them this blessing. And I'm just going to show you the reality of subsistence farmers, and sometimes they have to improvise. Here, this is a container of cylinder block to store water when there's not water in a dry season. And because it's rainy season currently, she's using this to have the laying hens here. This is kind of like how they do it. And ¿cuál es su nombre, madre?
Ana Mejía.
And Ana Mejia has been blessed with this. This is her kitchen. If you can see that she's using this firewood stove to cook her meal. And also we have here this the same cylinder block storage water unit, and that's the daily life of subsistence farmers. These are the people that is being blessed here in the countryside, and thank you so much because you allow us to be here, and we cannot say enough thank you because this will allow that these people that here is am I right? They're going to be doing the evangelism and discipleship for those that become believers because they are part of the church of Fuente de Vida, source of living water. Thank you so much, and God bless you.